An interesting thing the Pleiadians talk about is the nanosecond, which is their name of the time period between 1987 to 2012. That's when the energies on this planet are increasing exponentially, partly due to that we are aligning with the galactic center, an event that is already happening, but is culminating on winter solstice 2012. This is the major reason for the mass awakening, but also for the suppression of the same by those in power who want us to stay asleep and ignorant of our true selves. These suppressive forces are both humans in apparent power of this planet and beings from elsewhere. I think most of you who read this paper agree that more and more people around the globe are waking up, also to the fact that there is a hidden hand pulling the strings of mankind from behind the scenes. Things are not exactly the way we're told they are by governments, mass media, and so-called authorities. The awakening has happened pretty quickly within a relatively short time frame, and many of us are certainly not the same person we were 25 years ago, or perhaps even 2 years ago. Many are getting the feeling that time is speeding up, sometimes to an extent that it's hard to catch up and stay updated with what is going on around us or inside of us. Historically speaking, this is a new phenomenon in modern time. To some degree, the internet has contributed to the mass awakening because we have been able to connect with each other on a global scale to share our viewpoints and our thoughts, but this is not the whole answer. If we weren't ready to wake up from our spiritual slumber, the internet wouldn't have done the trick. There is still a lot to do before enough humans have woken up to make a radical change in paradigms, but we are quickly heading in that direction. The Pleiadian time frame 1987 to 2012 feels pretty accurate to me when we realize that the mass awakening has happened more or less within the last 25 years. They say we have this small time window when there are intense energies hitting Earth from the cosmos, mostly on the gamma ray level, which heavily affect our bodies and our minds. Energy is not only something which supports basic life, but also energy on a quantum level, as encoded information, and it is this information which is triggering our dormant DNA, connecting us with the multiverse. Our own sun, which is also connected with, and affected by, the womb of the mother, the giant sun or huge collection of suns in the galactic center, is more intense than normal and is directly affecting us and our mass consciousness here on Earth. Therefore, it's very important that we always stay grounded and in our bodies, especially now while this process is so intense. All the information from Cosmos that we download during this time will help us tremendously after 2012 when the energies slowly go back to a more normal level, and time as we perceive it will gradually slow down again. So, we need to be very mindful right now and work on connection with these energies, or it will be so much harder afterwards. This boost of energy which we are currently experiencing is a free ride, if we are receptive, ready, and willing to take it all in, and when the nanosecond has passed, we have time to process what we have gathered. This makes it so much more important to follow our heart and our instincts, intuition, and trust what we feel. We are living in times where we will find the intellect being useful, but also quite limited. These are not the times where the logical mind can figure things out on its own. It needs big help from the heart chakra. Not until we have opened our hearts and started feeling can we more accurately analyze what is going on and how to proceed. Mulder was wrong when he said that the answers are out there, and that's why he never found them. The answers are within, and that's where we need to start looking.